All right, so this is a quick before and after so you can see this is not a true before and after because this bathroom was a very ugly color and I already painted the ceiling and the walls and changed that light bulb. That heat lamp light bulb was broken. Did the crown molding trim that you see at the top, which actually looks way better than it really is, but there was no trim up there. Now there is, and I already caulked most of it. I just put these two pieces on last night and I haven't had a chance to caulk them yet, but it looks way better than I did before. And you can't tell from this awful video, but it's almost like a shabby chic type of like paint. Like this is like a gray, that's like a light gray, and then the white, it looks really good. I don't know if that's coming through on camera, but anyways, change that light fixture out, change this mirror out. The tub is staying, so I can't do much about that. That vanity is gonna go. That's gonna be an opening for a new door. So there'll be a door over here for the bathroom that goes to our bedroom, and then this door is also going, so that'll be gone, and a new door will be in its place because that thing's falling apart. It's like, can't even tell, but it's like nailed together. It's like falling apart, literally, like it's like coming apart. So that'll be changed. Ceiling will be painted. I already started painting the walls in here. This purple color. It was pink. All these cabinets are going to be replaced. There'll be a new fridge. That's a gas stove that'll be replaced. There was no countertop here, so we put a piece of wood and a cutting board here, just temporarily. All these cabinet doors are falling off, so we're getting new ones. That window was broken basically, so we just put an AC in there because we don't have a lot of windows for air conditioning, so we put that in. Changed that light fixture. That was just replaced it like straight up with a cheap one because it was like a 2 for $30 deal or something, and we didn't want to have to make my boss pay for an expensive thing. But this is the main room, and the floors I painted like a black stain, and then polyurethaned them because it just got rid of some of the splotches that were like, this was all patches of ugly. I can't describe to you the ugliness that was on the floor that we painted before. We had like a week to get this done to move in, so all these walls were like a dark purple, and we painted them white. Started painting the ceiling white, but we ran out of time, so I still have to paint that white. But you can kind of see like that's the old paint color up there, which was really dark. Up there too, you can see the actual color was like a dark purple, and this whole place is way darker inside. So bear with me. I'll show you the porch in the yard real quick. The deck is going to be replaced, so that's the yard. It's pretty big. But yeah, so it's set up right now, sort of like, but it's a mess, and I got the books out, so I'm gonna start doing a show. Gunny, say hi. Hi, Gunny. Hi, buddy. Oh, Shay, say hi to you too. Hi, Shay. Nice to see you as well. So this entire floor is going to be these colors. I'm starting the flooring right now, actually, and I'm starting in that corner over there. So wanted to do like a kind of before and after. The surround sound setup, because I'm going to use this setup to do, hopefully do shows like showing Robert Farrell's work, and then explain it over on the marker board over there. And I do have some of the picture I painted of the cross and like Golgotha and stuff, and then the Israel picture up already. And then so later on, just so you can check it out later when it's all done, that is an attic, and the only way to access that attic is this hole right now, and there's tons of storage up there. So what we're gonna do, so because you can't really access it with above the washer and dryer except with the ladder, we're gonna put a hole there, which we already got approved to do that from my boss and my landlord. he said that we can cut a hole there and put like like a barn door type thing over it. So that's our new access way to get storage and stuff. And this is kind of cool. This is like a print, like this is a 14 of 250 I found at Goodwill that I reframed in that. I like ocean type pictures, but anyways, some random stuff. So that's the door I was talking about. It's already been framed in because there used to be a door there. So all I got to do is cut that sheetrock out, bang that 2x4 out, and then that's done. Some more Bibles and books over here. Organize my pens finally for drawing, and more Bibles and books. Genesis 6 Conspiracy, the New English Bible, Archaeological Study Bible, Nag Hammadi Codices, the Keber Nagast, the Book of the Cave of Treasures, Chronicles of Jeremiah, Collected Works of Enoch the Prophet, the Book of the Bee, the Antichrist, the Cloned Image of Jesus, which this one's kind of cool because that's actually, I did a digital picture of this before and it came out to the face of the King of England, which is kind of crazy. And I drew that way before she came out with that book. The Writings of Josephus, which was given to me by Amy, I think. This is a Latin dictionary. Jesus' Words Only is pretty interesting. This guy argues about the case of Paul. So if you don't think Paul's work is valid, this is a great book to read because it tells you Paul's words are wrong, but if you read Robert Farrell's works, it proves why his words are correct because Paul was speaking in code and nobody understood it, which is what Jesus said would happen. People would misconstrue Paul's writings to their own destruction, but all my old paintings are here. And yeah, this is the new place. So showing you now, so once I do a bunch of work on it, hopefully you guys can maybe use some of it if you need design ideas or things on your own house or anything like that, because this is basically what I do with my whole life is design stuff. That's an old island I got where I burnt the edges with like a torch. We've had that for a long time. And everything I get's free. I got that for free. That's like just painted it black. And we got this old cool wooden saw the other day at like an old estate sale. Got that at the Goodwill the other day. Pretty cool. Brooklyn Bridge or something like that. And this is a piece of wood that was in our wood that we were burning. It just happened to look like New Hampshire. It's actually way cooler in real life. It's just hard to tell on camera. But anyways, here's a cool little thing. That's my daughter Faith when she was little in Wolfboro. This is right where me and Jackie got married on the field, like right that way. We got married right there on the water. That's Jackie when she was a little kid. And that's me when I was a little kid. That's my house before they built my garage at my house in Wyndham growing up. And this is the Ark of the Covenant with the 3 items that are in the Ark of the Covenant, the tables of the law, the showbread in the jar, and the staff that budded, which are symbolic of the 3 testaments. And that's Adam's body, which was buried under Golgotha, which is Goliath's skull buried by David, and then Jesus' blood after the earthquake dripped down into the Ark of the Covenant, which is based on Ron Wyatt's work and a couple other books. And then the 2 thieves, Titus and Dumachus. And a Hebrew map of Israel, which you can't see because this is glaring in your face. Couldn't tell you what any of that says, but it's a map of Israel. And my desk of cluttered items and things I made. This is a 1-inch steel ball. And this is a buoy from the ocean I found, and I turned it into a mace. And there's a steel cable that's running through this. Like, this thing is dangerous. And just some other modifications I made to the cold steel shovel and like a leather plastic sheath I made for that so it hangs off your belt like this. Some random stuff. This is a knife I might have showed on the channel before I forget, but I think it's pretty sick. It's like a sai like Raphael the Ninja Turtle has, but it's like a knife. I got that from Etsy. And this is an old carpenter's axe that I redid. It's a little messy right now, but it's got notches in it for 1 inch. Goes up to like 7 inches I put in it so you can measure stuff. But I've actually used this on a log cabin that I made in Merrimack. It's pretty nice. Hilt's falling out a little bit, but I mean this part, the wooden part. It's got dual layer leather on here so that you won't break the shaft if you hit wood. Oh yeah, I've shown this before, but this is like the Morning Star. It's like a Chinese star that I took one of the nubs off and put it on the end of it, so when you hold it, somebody tries to take the weapon from you, it stabs them. It's super light. I mean, like, look at the wood right there. Ready? Watch the damage on this. Look at that. It's crazy. And I barely swung that thing. It just like is an amazing weapon. It weighs like next to nothing. Some stuff, other stuff I got on Etsy. I have like 3 of these. This is the biggest one. In case we lose power, you can still drill out trees to get water, and or like pretty much drill anything you want to make like a house. Even you could use this. Just put a piece of a small tree through here, like that you cut up to fit properly, and you just twist it around like that. This guy on Etsy makes these. I got like a 1 inch, a ½ inch, and a ¼ inch one. And that's our old bedpost vine. We've had it for a while. So I'll show you the guys. The bedroom's pretty decent too. Not bad. It's kind of a huge mess right now, but it's pretty good size. It's pretty massive for a bedroom. And yeah, so anyways, for all the people I told that we were moving to a new place, this is it. And I hope you liked the tour, and I'll do more once we do the flooring and finish the painting and trims and things like that. And yeah, it took me and Jackie by ourselves, no help from anybody, 4 days over the 4th of July to get all this stuff from our old house into this house, and it's on the 2nd floor. So if you haven't heard from me, that's why. God bless and take care.